In an era where unpredictability rules, customers may forget the product they bought, but they will always remember how you make them feel. Satisfied customer is the greatest asset for a company, but how we going to measure it? So, welcome to our presentation, Customer Satisfaction Beyond Infinity. These are our team members. It was stated clearly in the company missions and vision statement that the customers are the most precious asset. So, today our task is to introduce creative mechanism to measure customer satisfaction for Advanced PLC. First thing we did was conducting a survey in order to analyze the current situation. We got 237 responses and 24.9% of them has bought their laptops from Abans. According to the responses, only 18% gave their feedback about the service. Most of them were face-to-face and over the phone calls. Here we can see an opportunity to gain competitive advantage over other competitors in the market since their provision is also in very low level. So, welcome to our big idea. In order to deserve it, our idea is to introduce physical loyalty card with lots of other aggregatory mechanisms which involves to measure the customer satisfaction in a very interesting way. In this case, we would like to introduce and award points to customers on their purchases. Not only that, here we introduce reward system which include discounts for next purchases, survey opportunities, giveaways, and this system will help to measure customer satisfaction by evaluating frequency of using the loyalty card. So let's see how this point accumulation system works. We propose to come up with a mechanism which can add points to the loyalty card proportion to the sales value, recommendation to new customers, new references, and participation of customer in satisfaction surveys. This point system will encourage customers to actively participate our evaluation process. And we believe that determining the number of recommendations is a very good indicator to evaluate the customer satisfaction. So, Sujan, over to you.
Customer satisfaction is something which is everything that is not measurable in 6 months or 1 year. There must be a continuous procedure like evolution to measure it. So, these are our strategic views of looking at the continuous customer satisfaction measures. Nowadays, social media is like a nuclear weapon which is very powerful. It can decline the company or create the fate for a company to go up in a matter of time. The company must consider the likes for their post, comments, which was not replied in advance, but which must be, and talk to the people who blames you and also people who praises you. Also, the tools like Google Alert, which shows how much people searched for you, looked for you, can be used. Then take mention another tool which shows where you were you mentioned, where were you hashtagged and also tagged. Then finally, a free tool called social mention which evaluates the positive and negative feedbacks as an overall. So going into the advanced administrated or not administrated IT groups, you can ask, the Abans can ask to share photos, videos, or experience in using our products. So also it is able to use the free falls in measuring customer views and measuring customer satisfaction. In social media, though they talks without being questioned, which comes from their heart. Also, look at the interested customers and send the customer, then use the customer audience promotions where you can select the audience to promote it. Then coming to the another one, number of complaints can be used. The number of complaints is a good measure of satisfaction. It is important to reply to direct calls fast, then reply to FB complaints. Also check for real customers too, and deal with the fake customers is very much important. And automatic WhatsApp groups, which is used in commercial bank, like commercial bank, can be highly used in collecting information and satisfaction measures. This is how the Aban's site looks great, and it is very much tailor-made. But let's improve it. Abans can use facilities like Fresh Chat to collect the emails, also the track events, to keep all the past chats with the customers without expiration of the forum. If not, the customer has to input their email address, the name, or something their question again and again with the time. Also, finally, it is possible to use emoji surveys in websites, which is very easy, and also showrooms in their showrooms in a considerable height. Now, let's get back into the direct survey methods.
So let's see how can we measure customer satisfaction after 6 months of the purchase. We can conduct customer surveys to gather information from the customer to measure their satisfaction. Here we can use well-accepted measures such as Net Promoter Score, Customer Effort Score, and HDI Customer Satisfaction Index. So let's see how to do the survey in a way that we can achieve our objectives. The screenshot on the slide is a survey we received from a well-known telecommunication service provider in the country. Here, as you can see, one respondent can select many age groups. These basic errors will give us misleading conclusions. Therefore, it is important for us to gather correct data. When preparing the survey, we need to focus on the specific individual to whom we send the survey. On the slide, there's an example where we address a customer by his or her name without mentioning a common phrase like "Dear customer." Then we should mention what benefits they get by supporting the survey. Here we have mentioned the loyalty card points and rewards the particular customer will receive. Then the customer do have an incentive to contribute to the survey. When we include questions, we should have a good understanding of our objectives. For an example, if we have selected the Net Promoter Score as our index, then we should include questions which provide us information to calculate the index. This is a process we suggest to conduct annually to measure customer satisfaction. Firstly, we should have a proper understanding about our current market position. Then we conduct online surveys and gather necessary information. Once we analyze the information, then that we have gathered, we can compare our performance with our competitors. If our performance has improved, then we can continue the current methods we have already implemented. If our performance has decreased, then we need to implement new strategies and go through the process again. Here is a summary of our presentation. At the point of the purchase, the customers are awarded with loyalty cards. They will be awarded with reward points with respect to their purchase. After the point of purchase, we continuously gather information on customer satisfaction by using strategies such as social media monitoring, email subscription rates, number of complaints received, and etc. After 6 months of the purchase, we conduct an online survey. Using the information gathered through the survey, we can calculate the well-known customer satisfaction indexes such as Net Promoter Score, Customer Satisfaction Index, and etc. Then, after 1 year of the purchase, we do our competitive analysis and understand where we stand in the market compared to our other competitors. And also, we can crack the loyalty card and understand the customer retention rates, pre-purchase rates, and other important information. With that, we have come to the end of our presentation. Customer satisfaction is the best business strategy that we can have. So let's not deliver just another product. Let's deliver an experience. Thank you very much.
හෙට දින දැනුම් ලොව ඔබ සරනා දකින්නට ලෝකය දැත් අතරින් බැඳෙනා ඔබ හා එක්වී ජයපිට ජයලබා අබාන්ස් ජාතියේ පරිගණක සැපයුම්කරු